Lots of people use Google's fantastic free online service called Google Drive to save, store and share files, and also to access them remotely. So let me try and show you how to use Google Drive. Basically, Google Drive is a file sharing system, and with that you get 15 gigabytes of free space. Any files that are stored in there can be shared either from your PC or remotely from, say, your smartphone. Files can also be backed up, again, either locally from your PC or remotely from another device. So let's get started. So to access Google Drive, enter the following URL into your browser. So this is drive.google.com, and it will direct you to your Google Drive account. So on this page, if you're not already logged in, you need to enter your email address and your password, and then you click on sign in. Okay, and then you'll get a screen like this, and it will prompt you to download Google Drive if you haven't already done so. Now you can see it's also available for smartphone and tablets, so it's exactly the same service. So I'm clicking on no thanks because I've already downloaded Google Drive to my computer. So when you get to the next interface, this is what you'll be presented with for your Google Drive account. You'll see it's almost identical to the Gmail interface that I showed you in previous emails or videos even. There's a few changes in functionality, but basically it looks about the same. So along the top here, you can see we have the Google logo, just like Gmail, and beneath that we've got the Drive icon. Here we have the Create button, which is Compose on Gmail, and your Upload button. If I click on Create, it will drop this menu, and as you can see, we can create a folder, a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, drawing, and also a map. And if we wish to do so, we can connect to more apps here. The next button is the Upload button. So if I click on this, we are presented with this drop-down menu, which gives us a couple of options. You can enable a folder to upload, or you can upload a file. And when you do this, they will be uploaded to your Google Drive account. Beneath that, we have my Drive, which is currently selected because it's red. There are no folders here, as you can see. So here we have Shared with Me, which basically means any file that has been shared with me, not by me, will show in this section. The starred label works the same as Gmail. I will quite simply star a file and it will show here. Recent refers to files that I have uploaded most recently. Any files that you have trashed end up here. Google will automatically delete these files after 30 days, but they'll stay there up until that time unless you physically remove it yourself. If I click on the More button, that opens up, and if I click on All Items, everything that is in my Google Drive will show up here. Underneath this, if you haven't already installed Drive to the computer you are working on, you click on this and it will download it to the computer you're on. At the bottom you can see how much space you have available and how much you've already used. So as I said earlier, there's 15 gigabytes of space which you're given for nothing. Drive, Gmail, Google Plus Photos have all used 0 gigabytes. You can filter any type of file, and when I click on the drop down menu I get another drop down, and from here I can select any of these filters like documents, folders, drawings, etc. It just makes it sometimes a bit easier to find files. So just like Gmail, we have our apps button for the apps that you have currently associated with your Gmail, your Google account. Here is your Gmail ID, and when you click it you get the same options as Gmail. You can join Google Plus, you've got your privacy buttons there. The settings tab is similar to Gmail as well, but you do have a few extras like upload settings, manage apps, keyboard shortcuts, experience the new drive if you're not already on that. This is simply a choice of the way you view your drive. You've got a choice of list or as a grid view. I personally prefer the list view because I feel like you have more space on your screen, but it's just down to personal preference. And that there is the grid view. One isn't better than the other, as I say, it's just up to you. The last icon is the detail icon. Here we go, details and security. You need to select a file first, and when you click on it, this is the information that you are presented with. Here are a few more options for you. You can share a file, you can move it to a folder, you can delete it, you can preview it if you want as well. And there's a few more options here with this button. If we click the drop down menu, all of these options open up here. You can open it with various choices, Google Drive Viewer being one of them, Google Docs. We can share it, we can add star. Here are the details and activity. We can move it and rename it if we so wish. And if you want to mark it as unviewed, you can also do that. A little bit further down here, you can download the document to your local hard drive and prevent viewers from downloading at the bottom there. I quite like that because it does stop people from downloading it to their own PCs if it's your file. And that really covers the very basic information about using your Google Drive. We go into a lot more detail in the other videos, but I hope you found that interesting. Thank you.